Yes, welcome back to the Bray and Ethan podcast, episode 128, and of course it is all powered by Pegs. Download the Pegs app if you're a uni or TAFE student. It is an absolute game changer, Ethan. All your favourite cafes, restaurants and retail outlets offering up to 40 to 50% off. Just locals, supporting locals.
It is, and we're going to get a guest onto that. Jai's created an email for us, so we'll get him onto that later on. And Hat Locker, of course, NBA Finals are on. They're going to be not on when this comes out, though. So I think
you'd think
Boston are probably going to take the championship first in about 15 years, I believe. So
it's on as we're recording, I think. It just started, and we're looking at the score now. It's 48-35 in favour of Boston, with 4 minutes to go on the second quarter.
So, yeah, beautiful hats. Use BrayandEthan20 for 20% off there at hatlocker.com.au, and also Cheetah Clothing, cheetah.com.au. Now, a bit of an East Freo and Aquinas flavour in recent weeks, continuing the theme. Aquinas College are the ladder leaders at the moment. One of their stars, Bailey Morgan, joins us. How are you, mate?
Thanks for having me, boys. Yeah, pretty good.
A lot of questions sent in, and probably 100 before this morning, so strap yourselves in.
no need to flex or anything, but I did say Aquinas will upset Scotch this year with the outcome.
I remember saying
Don't
that.
jinx it, there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, well, I wasn't confident early days, but ladder at the moment's looking nice and comfortable for you guys. But coming off a school camp, we believe, and obviously some exams as well, must have been a pretty hectic finish to the semester.
Yeah, no, definitely. Had exams straight after the holidays, and cracked into those, and then had a few weeks off, and then tests are starting to ramp up again, and I had to go on the camp, so a little bit behind at the moment, but crack back into it.
What did the camp involve? Because we know you like the outdoors, you like your boats, judging off your Instagram.
Who
so
doesn't?
what type of camp was it?
So at Aquinas, you have to do a retreat in year 11, and I did it last year, and because I'm one of the leaders of my house, so I had to go back and sort of be a mentor for them. It's pretty good to be behind the scenes of it, but
Lovely.
Yep.
Nothing like a school camp.
Yeah. Not just one sport that you're good at, you're good at another one in basketball as well, so a bit of a basketball flavour to the start of the episode. But, a bit of sacrifice as well to play a lot, and also travel down to Rockingham to play, if that's correct, in the Wobble or SBL.
Yeah, so I played for Willetton Tigers.
Yep.
Played Wobble there from under 14s to under 16s. Was part of a good side under 14s. We went to Ballarat, played in the under 14 championships there, which is pretty good. Had a really good side, and then played bottom age 16s and then top age 16s. Also had a good side then. I was on a basketball program at Willetton Senior High School from year 7 to year 9. So that was a pretty good experience as well.
Mm-hmm. So and then you transitioned to Aquinas, so obviously you didn't start there in year 7, but onto your footy, Ball Creek Leeming Junior Footy Club. How was transitioning from there to the state schoolboys 15s and eventually East Freo?
Yeah, so I started my footy at Willetton Junior Football Club, so I played with a few mates down there, then obviously went to Willetton, so a lot of my mates there played at Bull Creek, so moved across to Bull Creek in, I think, year 8 and played there till year 10, so that was pretty cool, and got to win a premiership there in year 9, which is unreal. And then obviously the 15s, state 15 schoolboys, it was a good experience. Your first sort of state team experience in a way, and we were meant to go to Darwin because COVID, so we ended up doing a trip up to Geraldton and then came back down here for a couple of days, and then went to Kalgoorlie, which is pretty cool.
So who'd you play at Geraldton All-Stars team or something?
Yeah, well, because East Freo's country zones, East Freo, we sort of played like a mixed team up there. Then went to Kalgoorlie. I think it was like a all-star team or something like that. So it's pretty good.
Would have been pretty competitive, I would have thought, out there in
Oh
Cal.
yeah, definitely. I remember walking through the streets and we just copped it. Like people just yell at us. And we just right.
Like 15, man.
Yeah.
Well, as we talk about the 15s, I guess it's not a massive comparison to, the state 16s and 18s squad, but was there much disappointment of missing out on that, next jump?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I had a decent Futures Carnival. I thought I would have been a chance, but obviously missed out on that. And then I played sort of with a back injury through the Futures Carnival, so I missed 10 weeks after the Futures Carnival with my back. So then, just had to rehab that, and then set myself up for the second half of the year.
Journey through the PSA as well. Obviously, you came over in year 10.
Yeah, term 2, year 10. Yep.
So I guess when did you make the first debut? And
yeah, so obviously with my back injury, that was in the same year as year 10. So I played 10As. I think I played like 4 or 5 games of 10As, and then that was the end of the year. So then I played round 1 in year 11. Played first 18 debut. Yeah.
5 goals against Wesley this year. Talk us through it. Did you feel more on than usual that day?
Yeah, I suppose it's pretty good. It's Indigenous round as well, so it's a few boys down there, and
It's always big in the PSA as well.
yeah, definitely. You have a big crowd, big smoking ceremony as well. So the boys are up and about, and yeah, it's a good day. Yeah.
What is it about you and Wesley? Because you also had a day out against them in year 11 as well, we believe.
Yeah, last year, I think was it 7? Yeah, kicked 7 against Wesley last year. So
7-3.
yeah, that was a pretty good day out. Boys fed me a bit, so that was good.
Come on, Wesley defenders. You'd think you'd learn your lesson by now. But what are you aiming for the rest of the year, besides obviously winning the Arco at AC, building off your 2 games at the Sharks that you had earlier in the year with the school holidays coming up?
Yeah, so obviously school holidays, I'm on Aquinas break now for footy, so I've got 4 weeks off, so I head back to East Fremantle this week. Got the bye, but next week, so yeah, hopefully play some good Colts footy. Hopefully we play finals, so end of the year we can hopefully have a good finals campaign, and yeah, hopefully work towards that.
Is it already school holidays?
No, well it's the last round of PSA, but we have the bye, so now we're pretty much at
So you get
4 weeks,
extra week at
yeah.
East Fro, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Even off the field though, are you thinking of uni or what's the go with there? I mean, you're working at a cafe, you said.
Yeah.
That's a nice little money maker once a week.
Might have to get the cafe on the pegs.
What's the work life like at the moment?
No, it's good. It's a good environment. Boss is a really good bloke, so yeah, he loves the footy as well. So it's really good to be around and sort of get your mind off it as well. So yeah, it's good.
Right, we'll move on to the much anticipated Q&As. You've been looking forward to this. So as Ethan said, about 90 to 100 questions were sent in by last night. I'm assuming we're not putting any late ones in.
There was 1 or 2 this morning, but they're appropriate ones, unlike maybe half of the ones that were in there.
We'll kick it off. Austin
Trezise.
Was headband Morga better than curtains Morga?
Yeah, I used to have long hair back in the day. Back in the 15s, I used to have longer hair, so I wore a headband back then, and cut my hair off just for the carnival. So yeah, curtains since. So yeah, I'd say curtains Morga is better.
And I'm assuming you had to cut it off to go to Aquinas anyway.
Yeah, well, cut it off. It was a bit annoying for footy, so I just decided to give it the flick. But I had to cut it off anyway. They're pretty strict on it at Aquinas. So.
Judd_Mackenzie. Thoughts on the AC cheer squad, Baz?
Oh yeah, it's this year it's gone to another level. With a bit of success at the moment. The boys are really buying into it, and yeah, the school's really getting behind the first 18. So yeah, every week, with the big games, you get 100+ in the pocket, and yeah, the boys really get around it. So it's pretty cool.
Some chants, I'm imagining, and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Taj.Longmuir, I don't know what this means, but he says 3-10-3 or 2-8-2.
Oh, that's so me and Taj, we do a bit of recovery together. Ice bath, sauna, so that's our ratios: 3 ice bath, 10 sauna, 3 ice baths. So
not bad.
So we do a couple of times a week.
That last ice bath must hurt, because you're in whatever the temperature of the sauna is.
It feels good though, because you're that hot, so just get in there, feels good.
Triscari Zane, most underrated player at AC.
Oh, there's a few.
Hard to pinpoint.
There's a couple underages. Or Luke Hallett, he's in the state 18s underage this year. He's a train on, so he's been really good for us lately. Kobe Lacroix, he's a tall forward as well. He's in the state 16s. He's been really big. Nick Campoff, half back, he's been huge as well. His ball use is pretty good. So yeah.
Harry Sharp, I'm assuming.
With an X in the
middle. It
just
has an X instead of an A. And
Harry Shep.
Shep, maybe. That might be him. What's your ideal date?
What?
Take him down to the cafe.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Maybe like a little coffee on the beach. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, good answer. R. Jarrett, RJAURET. Thoughts on winning a Blackwood?
The marathon?
No, that's the first basketball comp. The PSA.
Okay.
So yeah, I won the first comp last year, which is pretty cool. Winning a trophy at the school, which is pretty hard to do. So that was pretty good in my first year.
Same again. How are you such a multi-sport athlete?
I don't know. It's sort of
genetics.
Like every other kid, plays a lot of sports and they're younger, and just sort of follow through with them, and then choose one in the end. So.
Tease22_. Favorite coaches in your time playing sport?
Oh, You probably want to hook me up there. He's one of my basketball coaches, but probably Shane Woden this year. He's been massive for me, but also the school as well. Sort of gave us a new identity in a way, and he's been really big for our buy-in and the way we go about it now. He knows the modern game so well, and he's one of those blokes when they speak, you just drop everything and listen to him because he's just so knowledgeable. So, he's been massive.
Not the first person to say that in recent weeks.
Yeah.
And that might be why Wesley struggled to shut him down this year, because the coach last
Inside
year
knowledge,
is now the Aquinas coach.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Jackson.
Is it
Yeah,
Jackson?
I
Is
think
it
so,
Jackson Graham? Who's got the most aura at East Freo? I think we've heard this question before.
Yeah,
There was a couple that mentioned the aura.
Yeah, he'll probably be spewing if I don't say him. So probably him. He's a good Gero boy. So down here for footy. So yeah, good fella.
Declan Summers, a lot from Declan. What do you do to take your mind away from footy? Probably the more serious question that he sent in.
Me and my mates play a bit of golf. Like to say I'm a scratch golfer, but I'm not. Me and my mates play a bit of that. Bit of recovery as well. We sit in the sauna. It's nice and quiet. So me and my mates do quite a bit of that.
Therapeutic, I imagine.
Yeah.
Favourite course?
Favourite course? I'd probably say Point Walter's pretty good.
Yeah.
My mate's got a membership at Royal Freo, but none of us play with him. So.
Oh, okay. I've been in love with you on there. Declan again. Claims have been made that you're the best house captain in AC history. Thoughts?
It's a big rap.
It's pretty questionable. I'm just house captain. So we have obviously your 4 houses, like your colours. So house captain of my colour, and that's a pretty good role, and pretty grateful.
Nick Campo _ How does your snap score go up by 10k in 3 days?
That's
Stitch up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a bit of a lie, to be honest.
I don't even think that could be done if you tried.
I don't
10k.
I don't think that's possible, to be honest.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I think his goes up around 5k a day. So
Gee whiz.
Throw it back at his way.
Kai Smith _ favourite Creek moment.
Definitely
Win a
that.
flag?
Yeah, Year 9 premiership. Melville Hawks. They were undefeated for 3 years. They had Declan Pauline. He's playing at East Road Colts. So and Luke Urquhart as well. So they had them too. So they were like a jet side, and we beat them down by 25 at 3/4 time and got up. So it's pretty cool.
Big.
Lincoln.Hood. Now, this is a tough question because you don't, want to boost yourself up too much. But who do you think you play like in the AFL? It doesn't have to be who, entirely, but I don't know, traits or people you don't mind watching.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably because I'm sort of like a third tall. I'm forced to play sort of a key position at Aquinas just because I'm taller than them all. But at East for sort of like a third tall, so I don't know, like a Bailey Fridge sort of type.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't mind it.
It's a good choice, yeah. Jaron Carr, tell us about your ability to run a 2K.
It used to be pretty shocking. Jaren's GPS warrior, I'd like to say. He just
There you go, Strava.
cares every single week, sends in his GPS stats and just loves it. So, futures I was pretty horrid, but slowly working towards it. So,
Kale Arena, couple good ones from him. Favourite class of all time at school, I'm imagining.
Wow. Human Bio Year 11 is what he'd be looking for. I was terrible. I think I got 30 in my first test. It was ATAR as well. Nearly pulled the pin, but my class was pretty good, so I stuck fat, and I think I got 51, but I've dropped it now. So
At least you passed one.
yeah, that's it.
Kale again. Heard you blew your car up at White Hills. Is this true?
Yeah, so White Hills is like a camping site, or like a beach up in Mandurah, and me and the boys, we went down there. When we first sort of got our P's, and sort of had no idea how to full drive in a way. So I think I had it in low, and I we went along the beach for like 30 minutes, and I just pretty much set 5,000 reps for 30 minutes, and then I had no idea. I wasn't looking at the temp gauge or anything.
Trouble.
And it came back up, and we got back to the camping site, and the boys were like, mate, there's like, why is your hood like smoking pretty much? And then I had no coolant in it, and it was just, it was pretty much shambles. So a couple grand later,
Get home.
back on the road. I did, but I had to stop and fill it up with coolant, and then because there was like a leak, so then it just all came out. So every 10 minutes you have to pull over. Shambles.
Live and you learn, hey?
Yeah.
Declan Summers again. Now, you expect you to be an expert with this. You probably make a lot of coffees, but your coffee order.
He takes the mickey out of me a bit for this. Iced caramel latte. Like,
Okay.
I've actually transitioned, to be honest. I used to be an iced chocolate sort of guy, then went into the iced mocha scene, and then now in the iced caramel lattes. So,
I think I've had one of them and they're pretty good.
yeah, I got bullied out of the old iced chocolate, so I had to make a transition.
What's yours, Ethan?
I don't know. I'm not even much of like a coffee guy, or like I usually get like hot chocolate, but I don't know, coffee. If coffee, just a flat white, like just straight, you know.
It's classy.
Can't go wrong, you know. It's reliable.
Yeah, exactly. Declan Summers
yes.
again here. Is it true you're Harley Reid's cousin? What's the background here?
I think he just takes the mickey out of me a bit for that. Yeah, I love Harley Reid, so yeah, he just tries to take the mickey, I guess, and he tries to tell girls that I am, but I'm not. So
Gathered that probably wasn't the case, considering he's from Tongala.
Yeah, exactly.
Kale Arena, I really rate this question. Who would you let in the ones date your daughter?
Oh,
Who just can't be trusted?
Why we have a think. I saw a couple of weeks ago that the Perth Footy Club did this with like a camera on the
I
outside
saw
of the
that.
change rooms.
Oh.
It was pretty good.
There's a few boys. Probably stay my mate Sterling. He's like one of my best mates, but yeah, he's never had a girlfriend before. He doesn't know what the go is there, so sort of scared to talk to girls a bit. So
Being experienced.
yeah.
Luke Urquhart,
Yeah.
what happened with you and Rockaby protein shake drink bottle?
Yeah, and I just, you know what a Rockaby is, like the protein shakes. They're pretty good.
So.
Yeah, just love them. So I always get one into me. Yeah, no more to it, I guess.
Yeah. Good from Luke to send that through. Played well in the 18s on the weekend. Charlie.McKinley, what's it like having the best ruckman in the PSA?
Oh yeah, he's great. He's probably about my size, but he just competes with the big boys and puts it on a silver platter for our mids like Hallett, Warner. They just go to work with him. So
Has that dog in him?
he's a country boy as well.
Yeah.
So
Is it Denim_Connor?
Yeah.
Any pre-game rituals?
I try to have 4 Weet-Bix honey and milk for the game and a banana, and then it's a bit of a weird one sort of come about recently. When I go out, obviously put your boots on, warm up, come back in, put on your jumper, and I've retie my boots because I like them nice and tight. So yeah, retie them just before I go out. So
Did that come from any?
Is that superstitious or?
no, I used to be real superstitious. Like I used to have like 10 different things I used to do. Like,
Right.
but
Tick it off.
yeah, but now I've sort of ventured away from it. But that's just something that's come about recently. I think I played well in one of my games. So
7 goals maybe against Wesley.
Yeah, so I thought I might keep doing this. So
Lucas.Ali.
This is interesting.
no,
Is it true you have the longest torso in Perth?
he takes the mickey out of me as well. I do recovery with him, and we wear budgie smugglers and that, and thinks I have the longest torso in history. But he's about 5'6", so he might need to take some.
And Bruce _ worst injury and who helped you through it?
Yeah, so last year, last 6 months last year, had a real bad ankle injury. So I played like 10 games last year. Then I had something called a syndesmosis injury. So my whole ankle was pretty much like all ligaments were ruptured and that. So pretty much worst case scenario. So I had to have surgery on that. And then got back early January this year from midway through last year. So missed a fair chunk of footy. And then my mate, Kane Bruce, the week after I did my ankle, he did the exact same thing to his. So, we helped each other through it, and it's pretty hard, but it was good with him.
That was the injury that tore down heaps of AFL players fresh into the Optus Stadium career, was it not?
I think so,
Syndesmosis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's past couple of years, it's really ramped up as well. So,
Well, never heard of it before 2018, and then suddenly.
Yeah, a lot of awareness
Everyone
now. Sterling Delahunt, is this the Sterling we mentioned? Yeah,
Yes,
I don't know what the go is here. How are the waffles treating you?
oh mate, so you know what gelare is? Like it's like an ice cream joint.
Yeah.
Ice cream waffle, and he's the biggest fan. He loves like the waffles every week. After every game, he's like, "Come on, mate, like come to Gelare with me. Like I need to get a big waffle in." So he always tries to get me down there. But we made a bet with him because he's always on it. Like he said, if you don't have any waffles the rest of the year, I'll give you $50. And if he does, he's gonna give me $50. So that's how much it means to him, those waffles. So
Luke Cotalessa, predictions on AC v TC Part 2.
oh yeah, we've got them round 1 next term. It'll be a pretty big game considering how we played them last time, and looking forward to that. Definitely got some strong players, Cod himself, and a few other boys, Cassidy, Trinder. So yeah.
This one's an anonymous one. They didn't want their username to be read out, which is okay. But how has being school captain and first team helped your leadership?
Oh, I think he means the first 18 captain.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
It's
been pretty cool. Obviously, it's a big honour at the school being the captain. But I've had good support with the blokes around me, like Ashton, vice captain, Luke, vice captain, and obviously Wowie as well helping me out. So, it's been a really good experience, and it's been unreal.
That's voted by the students.
Yeah. So at the start of the year, we obviously the first 18, all the footy squads sit down together and vote. So that was pretty cool to be voted by my peers, I guess. So
any sprays or speeches that you've done that come to mind, or you pretty like let my footy do the talking type?
Oh, against Hale, we were down. It was just like 2 weeks ago. We were down by I think 30 at half time. It was like 8-35 or something, and we just had not kicked. So sort of just gave everyone a little bit, but it wasn't too. I don't really get fired up or anything. So we got what we got to do. So sort of just comes.
Taj again, is Alan the GOAT of all GOAT ovals?
Well, Alan Edwards is our local footy ground, so me and him have been going down there for a couple of years, and we like to think it's an elite ground, but it's pretty average to be honest, but it gets the job done for your running sessions. So
Well, East Freo have had to. Well, I know for the league, they've had to travel everywhere.
It's been past couple of years. It's been like horrid. Like we train at Emmanuel College, which is like a school in Coburn. Like we did our whole pre-season there, and then we just move around. Like we train there on Wednesdays, and we train at Riverton on Thursdays for our captain's run, and then it's just all over the place. And we gym at Notre Dame and Freo, so it's a bit all over the place.
You probably learn a lot more suburbs than you had before.
Like we every single week as well. We're on the road. Like we never play a home game, so it's pretty tough. But no, you adapt to it. So
All right, well, on to the quiz, Ethan.
And he doesn't rate himself with this one.
It's been a disappointing recent couple of weeks.
Has been.
I don't think I'm going to kick too hard here.
People have said that before in flight or flu, so yes.
I think that was Noah Catchard, I think. So had no confidence and finished 11 out of 14. So last week, Wesley, the Prez, just the 8 out of 14, which is over par.
Yeah.
Not over par, over
For
half,
50, yeah.
over halfway, yep. So we'll kick things off. As always, what is your height and weight on the Waffle website?
I think I'm 79 kilos and 191 centimetres.
Half a point. 191's correct, but it's 78 apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Dropped
right.
you a kilo.
Start.
Okay, so we're on half a point. Number 2, in your 5-goal game against Wesley, how many marks did you take?
Was that the one we just played?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to guess. Say like 8.
Correct.
Oh, really?
That's good, yep.
Done his revision. 1.5. Question number 3. How many players in that state schoolboys 15 side are in the state 18 side this year?
I might just have to guess. Is it upwards of 5? Can you give me a hint? No hint.
It's probably a bit too 50-50.
Yeah, on the right track somewhat.
Yeah.
Thinking because Kale, Bo, Irks, I'll say about 6.
4. 5 if you count train-ons.
Who's the...
I think Wes Wally was a train. Just train on that. So unfortunately, no points there. But a bit of a tough one. But still 1.5.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Your career Colts goals and score assists for Aquinas this year are the same. What's the number?
So all the goals I've kicked at Colts
and also score assists for correct.
I had a look last night just to make sure.
Yeah, nice. Rate that. 2.5.
2.5 from 4. Question number 5.
This could be the toughest of all.
Could be. What is the most ranking points you've individually had in a game of PSA firsts?
Is it 135?
132.
Oh.
Is that half a point?
Yeah, I rate
that's
that.
a
Yeah,
half.
I reckon. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
We'll be
On to
lenient.
3.
When was it?
Takes us up to.
What game was
I think that was the 7-goal game.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
On
Takes
to
us up
3.
to a whole number.
Yeah, which I was sort of all for.
Yeah.
I hate half points.
rarely happens. But we are on to number 6. From 8 career Colts games, how many teams have you never versed?
Oh, I know. I think I've versed Claremont about 4 times. Never versed Subi, Colts. Say 3, 4, 3. Oh,
5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is
West
one of
Coast
the
wasn't
most-
counted.
No,
was
West
it?
Coast wasn't
Yeah,
counted.
good.
I made sure that wasn't.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've doubled up that many times.
Yeah, you first like Swan Districts twice,
Yeah,
Claremont twice,
Yeah.
which is interesting. We're on 3 still.
3 from 6. Question number 7. How many points did you lose to Hale by in round 2?
Oh, it was less than a goal. I think it was 5. Oh, come on.
Fingers going up.
Is it a goal?
To go.
Yep.
6?
Yeah.
We'll be lenient.
Yes, we will feel.
We're doing
4
it
from
because
7.
you did say off air you're really going to struggle. So
4 from
4
7.
from 7. Question number 8. Name the last person drafted out of Bull Creek Junior Football Club, which came in 2019.
Luke Jackson. Or
Correct.
Trent Rivers that same year.
Yeah, we have Luke Jackson, so that's correct.
So Trent Rivers would have been the last.
Yeah,
one, right?
sorry, he did go there to pick. But
Yeah.
according
Had a
to
bit of
the
variety
website,
there, bit of variety.
4 from 8. Question number... was it 5 from 8?
5 from 8.
5 from 8, yep. Question number 9. Your highest ever cricket score from 8 matches.
Cricket. What?
throwing you a bit off.
How long ago was that from? Like,
Let's try and get it up.
jeez. I played cricket. I think I played cricket in like year 3. I played East for Div 3 cricket a couple of years ago. Oh, like last year.
I think you might have played for Aquinas, apparently. But I don't know if that's...
Nah.
Maybe that's wrong.
Would have been basketball.
Might have been if it was East for cricket. I'll get ripped for that because pretty much lost in the game.
So this score would have came in, hang on. Hang on,
Just
I've got
quietly-
it.
just
I've got
quietly,
a
my-
wrong
my
score.
heart-
I've got the wrong score. I've
Oh.
got the score on there isn't the right one I've got up, but the one I've got here is a lot higher. I'm trying to find out when it might have been.
Would not be high.
I mean, yeah, it's not like a ton or anything, but it's still for junior cricket.
Oh, if it's junior like year 3 cricket.
I'm just trying to find out what year this was.
Do you know what club it is?
Hang on. Your stats seem to get better as the further the years go along.
I think I quit like when I was year 3, so that's like 9 years ago.
Man, it's not saying it's.
Well,
We'll give you a hint.
have you got a stab?
Yeah, if you give me a little ballpark, I'll just have
It's
a little stab.
between.
In the teens.
It's between 30 and 50.
Oh, okay.
said
Sorry.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's the
Yeah.
wrong one I've got. Sorry.
Okay, so what is it?
It's
30 and
between
50?
30 and 50.
43.
Oh, 45.
Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I think that was back in year 3.
Yeah. Glad they've
Jeez.
kept those stats though.
That's pretty cool.
That is
Yeah.
impressive.
We're still on 5.
Still 5 from 9.
But you can go to double figures if you somehow get this. So 5 points if you get it bang on, 4 points if you're within 3, 3 if you're within 5, 4 points if you're within 10, and regardless a point for anything outside of that. So you'll finish on 6
Regardless.
at a worst.
Is that the worst of all time?
Someone's got 5.
yeah.
So
Oh, pretty
yeah.
pumped with that.
What is your disposal efficiency in the PSA this season?
Across all games?
Yeah, just over average overall.
Or say 71?
Ooh, you are within 5, so
3 points.
3 points, 76%.
Oh, yeah, right.
Very good. So yeah, that takes you up to 8. You're level with Presley.
Pumped with that.
So a bit of the East Freo Aquinas flavour continues there. So can't split yours there, but 76% very high. So I reckon
That
it's
is
probably
good.
up there with one of the best in the PSA, if not the best.
Does disposal efficiency count for like set shots if it goes through for a point or something?
I think. Oh no, that's not
Or
efficient.
is it just
I'm
out of
pretty sure.
bounds?
I think it's just targets, right?
Yeah, I think if you miss, it's not efficient. But if it's a
Okay.
goal, it's efficient.
Okay.
So,
Take that.
yeah.
Unless it falls short. and
Yeah.
stays in play.
It'd be a bit hit and miss. Like, I reckon the statsmen have got their work cut out, but
Yeah, the Premier Data's stats
as
are a
you'd
bit
expect,
dodgy.
like
yeah.
imagine like having to keep track of that. It'd be so hard.
Yeah, pretty specific as well. So
100%.
Yeah, but 8 points, you take that at the start, wouldn't you?
Take
8
it
out of
any day.
14,
Any day, yeah.
better than that 30 you got in human biology.
Oh,
Whether or not we were lenient, it still would have been 7.5.
well,
So
yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
solid
it's
effort.
only really changed by half a point. So
Yeah.
If it was like to take the lead overall, then it'd be controversial. But yeah,
What's the best score?
ever or this year? This year
well,
it's
Ever's 12.
Well, we used to do the quiz out of 18. Josh Cripps got 17.
16,
out
I
of
think.
16 out of 17 or something like that. He was just cutting us off before we even finished the question.
Really?
So,
Yeah, right.
Do remember that. Well, of course, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, you can, of course, watch on YouTube and vice versa. So remember, subscribe, 5-star rating, like, it would be appreciated. And, of course, Pegs, absolute game changer. Download the app. Get some amazing discounts across Perth, or if you're interstate, even there's some nice.
Yeah, right
I
across
know
the
there
country.
is some nice deals in Melbourne at some bars over there from having a look, and I think Byron Bay is pretty big as well off the top of my head. So lots of discounts nationwide on the Pegs app. So if you're a uni or TAFE student, sign up. And well, Bailey, I think we're going to we'll try get you on. I don't think we've had the best of luck at the moment with school students.
yeah, we do have an email set up though.
Yeah,
so we'll
I think
try.
we can try and get you on. But thanks for coming on, and I guess all the best for the second half of the year, and enjoy your little stint at East Freo for the next couple of weeks.
Thanks for having me, boys. Been good.